Hi folks, Larson Halleck here with another Kung Fail. This time it's Greg Park, aka ChosonNinja, and the art of Korean Ninjutsu. Or is that devoted to God DTG Karate? Or is that Nintaijutsu? He has used all those names at various points in his life, but who is this man? According to him, he is a 140-pound Kumite champion, and he cites the film Bloodsport as a realistic depiction of what the Kumite is like. But, he's not claiming that he is Frank Dukes. That would be ridiculous. He is quite the rough customer. Just listen to this, not directed to me, another person on Bullshido. I guess I have to challenge you to a fucking martial arts weapons fight. I know I will kill you where your arrogant ass stand. Do you want to talk, or are you willing to die? Hey bitch, answer me. I'll fight you on those terms. It will be at least honorable and fair. Beep the weight and come talk to your beep, bitch. Do this in my fucking face. You will surely be humbled. You think ninjas are dumbasses, huh? And then, because of the cultural difference and a ninja not being stupid as you is, I suggest you fight me in fair terms. Pick any fucking weapon you want that is traditional martial arts. No guns, because that would be too easy for me. I will kill you with your own weapon and stick it up your ass. Wow. Say that to my face, fucker, not online, and see what happens. Mr. Park claims to have been an assassin for the Yakuza, who then, feeling guilty for his sins, turned to Christianity, where he is now. Let's talk about his Christianity while we're at it. According to New Identity magazine, you don't find a ninja finds you. Park serves the kingdom of God in his community. He scientifically explains every detail of the techniques of self-defense that he teaches. Greg cares deeply for each of his students. As a brother in Christ, he is involved in each of his students' lives. Oh boy, more on that later. Mr. Park's Christianity seems a bit idiosyncratic, but you can judge that based on how he treats the Pearls of the Orient, which is to say his female instructors and students. And yes, he does refer to them all as Pearls of Asia or Pearls of the Orient. I'm not entirely sure of the details, but there's been some photographs seen online, as you can see here, allegedly of his students. So I don't have any definitive proof that he was into weird sex stuff, but I think it's pretty likely. And yet I couldn't find that much hard documentation about the guy. If nothing else, he does seem to be able to not air too much of his dirty laundry on the internet. So having learned a bit about what a crackpot this gentleman is, let's look at his methods, culled from about an hour's worth of randomly selected footage from his YouTube channels, as usual. So I guess I should explain what taijutsu is. Taijutsu is just a blanket Japanese term for any kind of martial art, like how in Chinese, wushu means any kind of martial art. It's also worth pointing out that putting taijutsu into Wikipedia's search bar has Naruto immediately come up as a suggestion, if you want to see how legitimate the term taijutsu is. He claims to be teaching us shuriken jutsu. I find it very strange that the guy who claims that ninjutsu is Korean in origin only uses Japanese terms. Also, did you think that he would actually be teaching us how to use shuriken? No, he's just jerking himself off over how good he is with them. And to his credit, he does seem to be pretty good with them, but then again, this is not particularly useful. It's more of a circus trick, and in terms of combat efficacy, it's only slightly more effective than the ring toss. Another video, actually a criticism of the now deleted ChosonNinja videos, in which Greg uses a ninjato, and I could really just end the video here because the ninjato never existed. It's like people who use the term shidoshi, which I'm honestly surprised that he doesn't. That is a big red flag of martial arts fraud, using blatantly false things like the term shidoshi or ninjatos. This particular ninjato is a stainless steel hunk of shit you could buy at any flea market.
It doesn't have that aerodynamic curvature. This particular ninja tool has been passed down to me for generations.
No, it wasn't Greg. Oh, this clip ought to be good. It's Greg with one of his pearls, a dumpy white woman. Ugh, why would you go with a white woman? Like, you have Asian women. Why would you ever need anything else? If you find it odd that he referred to his cadre of female students and instructors as pearls, you're not alone. We close in on a burl on a tree, and we hold on it.
Guys, we're looking for...
He then goes on to censor himself for some reason. Apparently the Botanical Society will assassinate him if he tells you what kind of tree it is. He claims you can use this as an expedient field anvil for all that emergency blacksmithing you gotta do. Word of advice, if you have time to do metalwork, you're probably not in a survival situation. Indeed, Greg espouses wilderness survival, saying that it is essential to the ninja. I can understand that in theory.
Spices and things like that. I'm gonna show you a couple things that you guys should be aware of.
Yeah, in a survival situation, I don't think you're gonna be looking for spices.
Alright, these are great vegetations and you can live off this stuff. Let me show you this plant here, okay? This plant right here, these leaves, this is great.
It's very helpful that you don't name the plant or even give us a clearer view of what it looks like. I believe that plant is curly dock.
Understand, this is wild radish, okay?
Speaking of edible plants, Greg shows us that he has at least read through a book on foraging. There's nothing wrong here, although I imagine that the pedestrians are a bit weirded out at a man in a ninja costume gadding about picking flowers. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. You're just slamming 3 Asian cultures together. Isn't this literally what Asian SJWs have been complaining about for decades? Seems okay. I mean, I question how much authentic ninjutsu this is, considering this just looks like basic karate parrying. But it's not wrong, per se. I would wager that Greg Park is a lot like Count Dante or George Dillman in that he does genuinely have martial arts training, but he realized you can make a lot more money and get laid doing stupid bullshit. Yeah, love.
Okay, first, I want you guys to start off with this motion here. Take the nunchuck, go behind your head and guide it to the hand, okay? You can't do this.
Yes, have beginners start by swinging it at their head, you colossal idiot. Here we have a break fall. Not too bad. I mean, he does slap the mat properly to dissipate the impact, which further proves my thesis that he has had some legitimate training at some point in his life. And now we have choke defense. Greg is wearing Hakama pants, which are from Aikido, not Ninjutsu. But all things being said, this is pretty legitimate, although I will point out that doing a two-handed front choke is pretty much amateur hour, and anyone who knows what they're doing will never do that.
And you're scared that they're going to kick you. All I want you to do, if those who do have legs, not people who don't, what I want you to do is cross your legs like this or like this and be at a slant. If they try to kick...
Yeah, I don't know if crossing your legs and slanting your body like a coy, flirtatious schoolgirl is the right answer here. Oh, flowers for me, sir?
This is a standard block for you people in handicaps, scum. Is this here. What you're doing is, you're taking both arms, shooting it up. If they come straight, it's going to push it over your head.
Yeah, that's how you block punches. With punches. Okay, again, you are mixing and matching 2 languages. Sir, why have you forsaken your heritage? I highly doubt we'll be learning anything from this, but your concern against trolling is remarkable. Perhaps you should join up with noted anti-troll activist Christian Weston Chandler. Are you saying that ninjas live exclusively off edible weeds? Notice anything? Once again, he never says what the plants are. Oh, and also, he advocates rubbing wild radish on your wounds as an antiseptic. Oh, it's fine, just radish that shit. So this video is authentic ninjato techniques. Okay, I'm back.
Hi guys, I'm gonna share some Ninjutsu techniques with you, or the straight blade. allow me to share some history with all of you. Before Japan even had curved swords, they had straight swords.
Yes, they had straight swords, like this, the Jian, not straight swords with tanto tips. And much like Anthony Cummins, Greg draws the sword right across his face. So in this video, he apparently gets mad at people who just claim that he teaches Hapkido or Taekwondo, which is actually what I thought exactly, and he made this video to disprove that.
Our system, we don't teach it like this, like you're reaching and then pushing out. We don't teach it like that.
So you're basically fencing with your hands? That's not how punches work, Greg.
What we do is we draw, just in case they panic and they throw anything at you, because they might react by doing that. If that happens, what we want to do is circle and then clear everything out, and then...
Okay, first of all, way to use a Chinese term in your Korean martial arts system. Secondly, I don't believe chi is generated in the arms.
Give it everything we have. That's not the Taekwondo, Hapkido, Ninjutsu system of Joseon. Okay? Anybody else? You're welcome to go ahead and throw your...
And of course, he super emphasizes the pronunciation of Hapkido, Choson, to pretend that this is legitimate at all. Or as I like to say, he Giada de Laurentist the shit out of that pronunciation.
One more time. From here, what you want to do is slap and distract, cause a reaction, carry everything out, step to the outside, and take...
Wow, something legitimate for once.
Ninjutsu. This is the Kido version of Ninjutsu, and we're going to show you techniques against wrist grabs, and Jerry will demonstrate this technique.
From a neutral position, he's going to grab my wrist. At this point, I'm going to open my hand, step out a little bit. At this point, I'm going to pull him in, grab his wrist, turn, drop all my weight straight down.
I spoke too soon. Yeah, this will work if the guy doesn't resist at all. This video is titled The Whisper of Death, which is how an autistic man says bow and arrow.
Okay, JJ, this video is for you. I want you to look at those very carefully. Okay? We'll put these to the side. Here, I want you to look at what I'm about to show you. And it's very important that you catch the details. Okay? This is a brass cylinder. Okay? You tie a string, and you need one about this size. And the reason you need one about this size is because if you have them too big and you're underneath a building, the vibration of people talking can also, if it's really huge, give off sound. And
That is a cup. Okay, no, I'm sorry. This is bullshit. Really, Greg? This is the secret ninja hearing technique? A cup and string phone? Alright, I've had enough of this. So that was ChosonNinja. Somehow the second ninja sex fiend I profiled, and an apostate Christian cult leader too. What positives can I say about him? Well, he's actually Korean, unlike Ashita Kim, but much like Ashita Kim, he is no stranger to internet drama. Greg Park went totally radio silent around 2012. But if he wants to have a drama bitch fest with me, you're more than welcome to, sir. I'm Larson Halleck, keep on training. And now, a word from our sponsors. Hello, are you a fan of Larson Halleck and the Barbaric Gentleman? Of course you are, otherwise you wouldn't be watching. Would you like to help the channel grow? Would you like to help me out? If so, here's how you can. You can go to patreon.com/LarsonHalleck and join the ranks of these illustrious heroes. You can also go to www.paypal.me/LarsonHalleck to also donate some money. You can also buy my book. The Patreon, the PayPal, and the link to my book are all found in the video description. You can also follow me on Twitter or on Instagram. I no longer advertise my Gab because Gab sucks. Otherwise, enjoy, keep watching the videos, and spread the word.